Hey guys, and welcome to another episode tutorial of Logic Pro Mix Tips and Tricks. Today I want to talk to you guys about punchy, slapping snare drums. I did another tutorial about beefy kick drums, and you guys seem to like it, so I figured why not do one for the snare drums. Of course, we're in an industry driven by drums. Lots of music today is very driven by percussion, and you want strong drum presence in your records. So what I'm going to talk today about is snares. So let me show you some things that I do to stack my snares and get a good sound. So first thing I'll do is I'll have a track loaded up, and I'll play through some snare options. Alright, so I made like that snare, so let's hear it. Alright, quantize that. Duplicate the track. Alright. And find another snare. Not really liking that one. Let's see. So let's say I went with this one. Alright, so record that. Alright, quantize that real quick. And I like to do stacks in threes, so I'll do a third one. Let's see, find another snare. That sounds right. Alright, quantize it. Okay, now what we got here is 3 stacked snares. Okay, and what I'll do from here is make all of this on one track because it's all the same kit. So I'll just take and highlight it, right click, and choose merge. Now all 3 snares are on one track. I can delete these other tracks, and here. Excellent. That's the snare that I just created. Now what you really want to do to make these things punchy and in your face, you want to head over to your mixer. First thing is EQ. Always EQ, because you want to make sure you get rid of any frequencies you don't like. So let's listen through. Turn on the analyzer. Okay, so now what we want to do is over around in this area, you can see there's a heavy frequency presence. Over here, you can see it's bumped up right here. It's a little less over here. Over here seems a little more consistent. So now we could choose whether I want a little more presence over here, so I'll bring that up by 1.5 dB. Maybe put a high pass filter on it and just get out a little bit of that line. So now we just EQ'd the snare to our liking. Now we're going to go over to a compressor. I'll use some stock plugins for you, so that way you can really see how I tweak it, because I'm going to do a whole nother tutorial on stock plugins and how you can really get a good mix with stock plugins. I mean, a lot of people wonder and ask, can I really get a professional sounding mix with stock plugins? And you can, and I'll go through a tutorial on that next video. So I'm gonna just adjust my compressor. I usually like to bump my gain automatically up to about 4 dB depending. So I'll bump that up. Cool, threshold. So that compression automatically makes the track, the snare, more snappy. Let's turn it down a little bit. Awesome. So now that's how I pretty much make my snares what they are. And then you can go in and of course you can add a whole bunch of things to your sounds. I mean, there's a whole host of effects you can add, but that's ultimately how you make it punchy, quick, sharp. And when you mix, you want to make sure you mix your snare almost at the same volume of the vocals. So you're not really drowning out anything and your snare can come through nice and smooth. So that's how you mix it. Now, something you could do is also go in the EXS24, mess around with these parameters. I know a lot of people mess with the tune. You could tune it down. And it creates nice little effects. I mean, you know, just to make your sound unique to yourself. Now this kind of creates like a flange effect on it. Pretty dope. And that's pretty much how you get a snare of your own custom snare. And you know, it's best when you're a producer to start making your own sounds, your own custom sounds. Just put a bunch of sounds together and then tweak it the way you want, and then you know, you'll have your own sound selection library built. And so that's all for today, guys. Until next time.